It's palette collection bingo day, guys. I put all of my palettes in a spreadsheet. I use a random number generator, and it tells me which palette I'm going to do for you. This is week 16. Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Andi, and I'm really happy that you're here. Today's palette I almost redrew because it is no longer available. But before you come at me, it is a very, very neutral palette. So if you have neutral palettes in your collection, chances are you're going to have shades that are very similar to this, if not the same. So today's palette is the Glam Reflection Rose palette. It is very reflective. Yes, it is. This was the second non-drugstore palette that I ever bought. Yes, my first non-drugstore palette was the That's Taupe by Colourpop. This was my second, and then my third was the Stone Cold Fox palette. So let me show you what this palette looks like. She is very, very well loved. I have hit pan on 1, 2, 3, 4 shades. This one is completely gone. This shade right here I used. There's maybe a little bit around the edge. I used to set my eye primer like most of the time. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on this, guys. Before I start, I want to say something. I'll talk while I put my hair up. My friend, one of my best friends, Miss Leanna Dalton, she's getting ready to hit 1K. Yeah, she is. So if you don't follow Leanna Dalton, I strongly urge you to go check out her channel. I'm going to have her channel linked in the description box below. She is my collab partner. As I've said before, she is the Louise to my Thelma and the Ethel to my Lucy. She's just one of my best friends. But not only that, she has an amazing channel. She has a great channel. She is so entertaining. I can't even tell you. She's funny. She's informative. She knows a lot about makeup, and what she doesn't know, she researches and she finds out. So I strongly urge you to go check out Leanna Dalton. She's almost at 1K. She deserves to be at 1K. She really does. She works very hard on her channel. I don't think she'll ever tell you that, but she does. She does a ton of research on YouTube and on the algorithms and how to make her videos better. And she doesn't have a whole lot of time to do these things. She works a lot. If you don't follow her, please go over and check her out. Okay, back to the show. I am going to, if I can find this palette online, like a photo of it, I will put it up here. But I'm going to show it to you. They don't have names, so I'll just quickly show you. I'll just do that. I'll just quickly show you guys what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to take this Andi Hot and Flashy brush, and I'm going to go into this shade right here. It is a very neutral mauve-y, rosy color shade. Where's my palette? And I'm going to put that in my transition. This is a very neutral, very basic. You know, we're going to have some shimmer because would it be Andi without shimmer? I don't think it would. So while staying true to Andi, we're going to go back to Andi about 1.5 years ago, before Andi actually knew what colorful eyeshadow was, or that I even liked it. I hope everyone had an amazing week. I had a good week. I had a short week, which was supposed to be my long week, but I took off Mother's Day, so that was really cool. Spent the day with Bailey. It was awesome. She is still not feeling well, and we don't know what's wrong with her. She's just got the creeping crud. It's just creeping crud. She's asthmatic. The pollen is very high. she's got a sinus infection. She's got an ear infection. It's just hanging on. So hopefully she'll be feeling better soon. Okay. As I was saying, this is very, 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 very neutral palette. Some would say boring. I say classic. It's classic palette. Now I'm going to go into this shade right here. One thing, okay, so the one thing I don't care for about this palette, other than the yellow shade that'll never get used, these two shades are very similar. Look at that. This one's a little lighter. This one up here is a little lighter. So it's kind of a brownish, burgundy kind of shade, maroon, brick red, that kind of thing, but more brown. So I'm going to go into this one right here. So Anthony and I went to Sam's tonight. That was fun. My coworker, when he was getting ready to leave early this morning, he was like, hey, by the way, he's 26. He was like, what are you guys doing this weekend? Are you guys doing anything fun this weekend? I was like, we're going to Sam's. And he was like, oh, okay. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get that Sam's is really fun to go to for an older adult. I'm going to take that a little bit underneath my eye. And I'm just going to fill in this outer corner. We're not doing anything crazy today. Last week was pretty crazy. Last week was really colorful. Very colorful. Loved it. I felt very 80s last week. I'm just kind of dabbing that on. Very basic look, guys. Plus shimmer. But still, shimmer's not hard. Shimmer's not hard to do. Okay, I'm going to go into this with this smaller Angie Hot and Flashy brush. And I'm going to go into this brown shade right here. Coincidentally, that's the shade that I always use for my brows. When I do my brows ahead of time, that's the shade I always use. I'm going to take that up into my crease a little bit. And darken that up. I'm going to take this fluffy brush and I'm just going to kind of diffuse that and blend all of that. Blend all that. I am going to put a brow bone highlight up here. And I'm going to take this brown right here, and that is a shimmer. It is a little bit of a brown shimmer to it. And I'm going to put that on the outer part of my lid. So yeah, we went to Sam's and we always have fun. No matter where we go, we always have fun. But we bought quite a bit of stuff because that's what you do at Sam's. But like we buy all of our toilet paper and paper towels there because they're cheaper. Cases of water, trash bags. I like the Maker's Mark trash bags that have the fresh scent to them. Sometimes if I can find the ones that smell like lavender, I do that. I'm getting a little bit of fallout from this, and I don't usually, but I sure am. Okay, now I'm going to take this pink shimmer right here. You can see that. It's a really pretty pink shimmer. And I'm going to put that on my lid, and I think I'm going to use my finger. I don't usually like to use my finger, but I think I'm going to. In this instance, I think I'm going to. Kind of blend it in with that brown shimmer a little bit. Why does it look blue? Does it look blue to you guys? That's weird. Okay, guys, I'm going to go back into this brown shade right here. And I'm going to put that, a little bit more of that in my crease with a different brush. That brush looked clean, but I feel like there was something on it. So we're just going to kind of bring that in a little bit on the crease. Okay, now I'm going to take this little brush here and I'm going to go into this white shimmer right there. And I'm going to put that in my inner corner. I got a little bit of creasing underneath my eyes. I don't think I blended out my concealer as well as I usually do, guys. I mean, it is 2 in the morning. But as you know, I work nights, so this is like no big deal for me. That's pretty. I like that. I think I'm going to take that mauve shade that I used first and put that the rest underneath my eye. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go off camera and do liner, lips, lashes. I'm going to clean up all this fallout right here. And I'm probably going to rethink the shade I just put underneath my eyes because I feel like it makes me look sickly. Yeah. So I'm going to decide when I'm off camera. And then when I come back, we'll discuss. I'll let you know what I did. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Well, that really took some doing, guys. That fallout was not going anywhere. I had to totally take it off and then redo my concealer and all of that. I did take off that horrid shade, this shade that I put underneath my eyes, but I did put a little bit of the pink shimmer underneath my eyes. So yeah, this look is a look that I would have done every day of my life prior to about a year ago. Yeah. So this is the BH Glam Reflection Rose palette. It is one of my favorite palettes. It holds a special place in my heart because I was very excited to buy something from BH Cosmetics. Woohoo! Like, I was super excited. So this started my BH addiction because the formula is a beautiful formula. But even though that palette is no longer available, you can still do this look. You can still do this look with any number of neutral palettes. Shoot, I probably have like 4 in my collection that will do the exact same thing. But this is the one that the number generator picked. So this is the one I used. Okay, the rest of my face. I used the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in black. The Give Them Lala mascara for my first 2 coats. And then the Superhero from IT Cosmetics for my second 2 coats. On my lips, I used the Color Sensational, Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Liner in Totally Toffee, my fave. But I didn't use the e.l.f. or the NYX today. I used the Meet Matte Hues from the Balm. What is that? Eyeliner. Guys, I don't know how to get out of bed some days. Meet Matte Hues. It is from the Balm. I think I got this in an Ipsy or a Boxy. It is a little pinker than what I thought. Stand by. It might be gone. I had another one of these forever. But it was a little bit more of a mauve. What's this? I just saw this while I was down there. Oh, it's a gloss. Let's put some gloss on, want to? It's the same color, it's just glossy. Yeah, it's pretty pink. Oh well, it's all right. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. What do? We just go with it, right? So that's what I used on my face. Thank you guys so much for joining me for week 16 of the Palette Collection Bingo. I really appreciate you being here. And until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.